For as long as he could remember, Finn had been plagued by a curse of endless bad luck. Whether it was slipping on puddles, losing his wallet, or accidentally burning his toast every morning, calamity seemed to follow him everywhere. Despite his misfortunes, Finn had a heart of gold and a self-deprecating sense of humor that endeared him to the people around him, though they often kept their distance, afraid of sharing his curse. One fateful day, as Finn tripped over a root in the woods and fell face first into a puddle, a tiny figure hidden in the trees couldn't hold back her laughter. It was Esme, a fairy known for her mischief and curiosity. Amused by his clumsiness but intrigued by his good nature, she decided to follow him, unseen. Esme watched Finn's day unfold, filled with mishaps, a spilled coffee, a flat tire, and a pigeon stealing his lunch. But what struck her most was Finn's resilience. Instead of complaining, he laughed at his misfortunes, cracking jokes to himself and even apologizing to the pigeon. Moved by his kindness, Esme decided to reveal herself. "Maybe your luck will change with a little help," Esme said, appearing in a burst of light. At first, Finn thought he'd hit his head too hard, but when Esme fluttered her tiny wings and made his flattened tire inflate with a flick of her wand, he realized she was real. Esme offered to help Finn with his bad luck, and though he was skeptical, he agreed. Over the next few days, Esme fixed the small accidents in Finn's life, catching plates before they shattered, redirecting falling objects, and even guiding him away from a collapsing scaffold. As Esme spent more time with Finn, she grew fond of his humor, warmth, and how he treated everyone with respect, even when life seemed determined to knock him down. Finn, in turn, found himself enchanted by Esme's playful spirit and the way her presence made his world brighter. One evening, under the glow of fireflies, Finn asked, "Why are you helping me? Surely you have more important things to do than babysitting a disaster like me." Esme hesitated but confessed, "You're not just unlucky, Finn. You're cursed by ancient magic, a punishment for something you didn't deserve. But your kindness and strength in the face of it, that's why I'm here." Finn was stunned, but Esme's honesty deepened their bond. Esme discovered that to break Finn's curse, someone would have to willingly give up something precious. The answer was clear: she would have to relinquish her wings and her magic. Without them, she would be mortal, no longer a fairy. When Esme told Finn, he was horrified. "No, you're not giving up everything for me. I'm used to this, I'll be fine." "But I won't," Esme replied. "I can't stand seeing you suffer when I know I can change it." Finn's heart ached, but he couldn't let her sacrifice so much for him. The next morning, Finn woke up to find Esme gone. Panicking, he ran to the forest where they first met and found her standing before a glowing portal, ready to give up her wings. "Don't do this, Esme," Finn shouted. Esme turned, tears in her eyes. "I'm not giving something up. I'm choosing something, someone. You." Finn rushed to her, pulling her into a tight embrace. "I don't care if I'm unlucky forever, as long as I have you." Moved by his love, Esme hesitated. At that moment, the magic of the curse shifted, because true love, selfless and pure, was powerful enough to break even the strongest spell. The curse lifted in a brilliant flash of light. Finn felt a weight lift from his soul as Esme's wings dissolved into golden dust. She was now mortal, but her magic lingered in her heart. From that day forward, Finn's luck changed, not because of magic, but because he had someone by his side who made even the worst days feel extraordinary. Together, they built a life filled with laughter, love, and just enough chaos to keep things interesting. Years later, Finn and Esme shared their story with their children, who listened in awe of how their mother, once a fairy, gave up her wings for love. As their family played in the same woods where they first met, Finn looked at Esme and whispered, "Turns out, I'm the luckiest man alive after all." Moral of the story: true love is not about fixing someone's flaws but embracing them fully, even if it means making sacrifices to create a life worth sharing.